Recording?
Yo, what's up guys? So today's finally the day I'm going to do my little tech depth review thing, or just explain what I've been flying, this Larva X HD Session 5 mod thing that I've been calling the Larva Pro. So first I will get into the field. I'll show you some flight footage of just a quick pack I did. I've actually had to re-record this because I fucked this vloggy bit up, so this video was from the other day, so I'm not going to be leaving the house, I'm just going to be showing you this clip. But yeah, it's got 4 minutes flight time. When you're freestyling like a little bastard, it flies like a beast now. Hopefully this footage should prove that, so let's go into this clip and I'll see you guys straight after it. Bomb. What do you think, Lena? What do you think? Huh? And bomb guys, that's it. That's the raw flight footage of the Larva Pro, as I've been calling it. Yeah, essentially, I mean, yeah, 4 minutes flight time. You can see it's got all the punch, all the kick you need. If you do cruise on it, that I haven't really done, but I was, the one time I've kind of half done it, I got 5 minutes flight time, but I was still putting an odd trick in here and there, so maybe you could get a bit more. I've not fully tested it, but yeah. So essentially, it is the Larva X HD. The only things I've really done, let's just ignore the Session 5 mod at first. I have got my own pids set up on it that are very, very low. I'll put them on the screen like somewhere like here, or here, or somewhere here in this area. The pids I've used on it, and they are my pids, are very, very fucking low. Very, very low. You could tighten them up if that's your style, and I'd probably suggest to do so, but for me it's flying perfect. My idea, my thinking behind it, and I might be wrong here guys, I'm not the cleverest cunt in the world, but you know, when I've worked on pids before, and you know, you get your P's in the right spot, you raise your D's and stuff, and once you get your D's up higher and higher, your motors start getting warm. And just with that concept, I thought, well, if I could get my P's and my D's down as low as I could and still get it to fly fairly decent, then the idea being that it's got less chance of burning motors or a FC with carrying such a heavy weight behind it. I don't know if that's actually how it's going to work, guys, but I tried it, it seemed to work for me, so I kept with it. So yeah, my pids are here. I'll put my rates on screen as well, because a lot of you guys have been asking for my rates that are fairly fucking basic, half the fucking sensitivity they were. I used to have them spinning at about 1,300 degrees per second on pitch and roll. But when I started doing stick cam for the Whoop Trick series thing, I had to lower my rates down a bit so you could see what I was doing on the sticks, and I kind of like it now, so I stuck with it. But yeah, sorry, going off topic there. Let me just go through what I've kind of done to it. So, ignoring the Session 5 mod on top, all I've done is I did change out the FC that came on the original Larva HD to the one that came on the original Larva X, the one that came on this one. I only did that because I don't even know really. I just had everything set up on one of these and it was lying about. I thought, you know what, I'm going to chuck it in. So I've got the V3 running in it. It might come with a different FC stock. I'm not 100% sure on that. I could have done my research. I don't because I'm a dickhead. That's it at the end of the day. So yeah, so it's got the V3 FC in it from the original Larva X. I've taken the HD camera out, obviously, because I don't need it anymore. The DVR, not DVR, the VTX they use, the original one, is like the Diamond VTX shape, but it's got no DVR slot. So I took that out and replaced it with a, I don't know what VTX that is. I think it's something from eSheen. It's a 400 milliwatt VTX. I'm not sure, sorry guys, I really don't know. It's just been lying about and I thought I'd use it. So I replaced it with this one here, just so I could lower the canopy down as far as possible to lower the Session 5 down to make it fly better, I guess. And it worked a lot. And also I've changed out onto the props. I'm using these, what are they? These are GenFam Hurricanes, but I don't know which ones they are actually. Maybe if I remember what they are, I find the packet or the bag, I'll put them again on screen here somewhere, what pitch they are. But these props is what made this fucking drone. I was running some bi-blades on 3S that was really good, astounding actually, that it could carry a Session 5 on these bi-blades. But I moved to 4S and then bi-blades seemed to be like less efficient on 4S. So I wasn't sure what was going on there, so I decided to change out to these Hurricanes I just had lying about, and my mind was blown, like absolutely blown. It is so fucking buttery smooth now. It doesn't handle wind very well. That could be something to do with my pids. Again, I'm not sure if that works exactly, but you know, still day, it looks like any fucking cinematic drone out there. And I don't use stabilization or anything like that. I don't use Real Steady Go or anything. It's all just fucking Pro Tune off the GoPro and that's it, uploaded, edited through fucking Windows Movie Maker sometimes because I can't be arsed with the rendering time. So if anyone wonders why my quality is that bad sometimes, that's why. Windows Movie Maker, blame it on that. So, but if anyone is wanting to build one of these, like maybe not just buy the Larva X HD and go what I've done, I'll tell you what it's actually running on the inside. So we're running 1203 motors, 6,200 kV. They're good. They're real smooth. I definitely don't need more punch, but what I found was with the Session 5, it's flying brilliantly. Without the Session 5, it's flying the same. Like there's no extra punch without the Session on top. So I'm assuming maybe upping the KV a bit and having more pick profiles so I can take the Session 5 off and have good kick still. It's just something I've had in my head anyway. So yeah, we've got the 1203 6200 kV motors. I'm running the Runcam Nano 2 with a modified lens on it though. I'm not sure if Runcam sell these Nano 2s like this, but it was actually Dom Johnson, another Happy Model pilot, who hooked me up and told me I need to try this lens. He got one sent out to me, and I've been using them ever since. So if you've got any questions about this lens exactly, or what, I don't know, maybe it's something you're interested in, give Dom Johnson a shout on his YouTube or his Facebook page, or he owns also Tiny Whoop France group. So you jump on there and ask him questions. He'll sort you out because he's like my main man for micro information right now. Yeah, and then let's go. I mean, that's pretty much it, everything on the outside. Now it's just the Session 5 mount itself. So you can see it's just got standoffs. With the HD frame, they changed the bolt pattern. Our normal, I mean, if you watch my HD review, I didn't actually like this at first. I just thought there was a few things that could have changed, and now I've fallen in fucking love with it. So the original bolt pattern is obviously this offset, you know, it's one at the back, one at the front. Now the HD changed the bolt pattern to it being square, like, you know, you with a top plate and them kind of frames would have. So using that concept, all I've done was got a bit of carbon. Where I got that bit of carbon from, guys, was I had an old frame that took a 20x20 FC. It had one snap down, so I cut the other three off it and just bolted it straight onto with these plastic standoffs. And it works great. I mean, it's really, you know, nothing's pulled it off so far. If anything does break on this drone, though, it's always the standoffs. But I mean, what? Like, you could probably replace them with metal ones. Something I've thought about doing and decided not to in the end, because plastic bends. I mean, plastic kind of just bends and pops out, and metal, you get fucking, once they bend, they're really hard to get out, and the ball gets stuck on it and all sorts of shit. So I just stuck with the plastic ones, and it's done me absolutely sound for now. So yeah, guys, that's really it. Yeah, I hope everything was the review, and I mean the pids and stuff are all okay. I hope some guys try this out. It's a fucking amazing build. I would like to say also, you know, whoops will always be my thing. I got into FPV seriously because of flying tiny whoops, and they will always be my #1 go-to flying a quad because of how versatile they are. A 2S whoop and be able to take it anywhere in the world is gold for me. But I like to keep up with certain things, and I like to try certain things, and I've always dreamed of being able to carry a Session 5 on such a small little drone, and now, you know, it's become a reality. Well, I'll just say quickly as well that so this wasn't originally made to be a freestyle drone. It was just originally made to be a cinematic drone with the GoPro on. You take the GoPro off and then you freestyle with the DVR board. But I didn't ever think this would actually work. So now I've been building a freestyle Session 5 drone. So the only reason I'm bringing this up is because the 3-inch props is optional. I was flying it with 2-inch props before, and I was even flying it on this 75mm frame that's a nameless RC frame, a very good frame as well, if you haven't checked that out. I don't want to go too much into this right now, maybe I'll do a review on it another time, but bloody good frame. But yeah, I was flying it on the 75mm frame and carrying the Session 5 with some HQ props. It still works. If you're looking for 2 minutes flight time, cinematic around your house, on a 3S LiPo, you can build it up on this. You don't need to take your Session 5 apart or anything like that. That I'm totally against. I don't understand why people. I fly my Session 5 and my GoPros because of reliability. They don't break. I've owned this Session 5 for like 3 years and it's never broken. It's been on 5 inches. It's been fucking smashed up on things all the time, and it's never broke. I've owned a billion fucking split cameras, cheap GoPros, fucking everything. So yeah, I've owned loads of split cameras and stuff, and they never did it for me. So that's why I was obsessed with getting the Session 5 on top. If you do want to look for like a lighter Session 5 build, you want to strip one down, check out the Dyson build by Rimzel. I've subscribed to him, I've forgotten his name now. He's doing the Dyson build right now that's shit hot. It's really cool whoop, but it involves stripping your GoPro down. Not my cup of tea. I like to keep it in peace so it stays strong, and that's why I use it at the end of the day. So yeah, anyway, bit off topic there, but that's it, guys. That's the Larva Pro build. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you wait to see loads more flight footage, because it's my #1 quad to go to right now, just for how versatile it is, and I'm absolutely loving it. So thank you very much, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.